Hey, Kevin, thirsty?
Yeah, belly up to the bar, boys. Hey, I had a request the other day for a cutting oil video. So I've got 4 different kinds of oil here that I have used in the past. You can tell this nasty old thing is the one I use the most. And this is from the folks over at CRC Cutting Oil. It's in a in a pressurized can, and you can just squirt it where you need it. As you can see, it foams up. So it helps it stick a little, I think. It helps it, kind of fill the volume where you're cutting. I've had a lot of good luck with it. This is from CRC also, and it's a TrueTap Aqua Cutting Fluid. And no, I'm not being paid by these guys at all. Okay, this is just stuff that I have used in the past and something new that I just picked up just to do the video. A water-soluble cutting fluid as opposed to this stuff, which you pretty well need like brake cleaner to get it off of anything. How does this stuff look? It's a lot more liquidy. Is that a word? Liquidy? This is some fork oil for motorcycle. Left over from some motorcycle I worked on. And yes, I have tried this.
How do you know what you can use?
All you're really trying to do is keep the tool a little cooler. That the cutting fluid helps for that. It helps, it's odd, but it helps reduce some of the friction, but it also helps it cut at the same time. It helps keep the tool from wearing out from heat and getting dull, so you can cut better with it. I've just been experimenting over the years, really. But this is some 2050 motor oil that I have in a squirt gun, for oiling like the lathe and the mill. Let's dump a little of that and try that also. Oh, this is much, much thicker. Okay, so I've got a piece of cold roll 1/8" plate over here, clamped down to my drill press table. I've got a brand new 1" hole saw without the guide drill in it. That's why I've got it clamped down. So let's just take and we'll start off with the motor oil. That's 2050. And this is just a medium pressure on the handle. I'm not trying to force it in. A little bit of smoke. Every time I push too hard, you get a little bit of smoke off of it. And that lovely burnt motor smell. Let's just give it another little dab right down in the gully right there. Taken forever. There it is. It actually provides too much lubricant. Well, it's motor oil. That's its job. All right, so let me clean that up. I'm going to move over just a little bit and we'll try something else. So next up is the fork oil. That was that pretty green stuff. And again, just put a little coating on there. Instant smoke. But it sure seems to cut a little better. And this is just the weight of my hand on the handle. I'm not trying to pull down at all. A lot quicker. So now this is the old cutting oil in the spray can. Lots of smoke. Still seems like add a little more in there. And again, the same hand pressure. And finally, let's try the new cutting fluid. So even though the whole saw is used already, finally getting a little bit of smoke from it. Almost no smoke up until then, yeah. That's nice. So just to show you the difference, here's the motor oil, here's the fork oil. This one is the old cutting fluid, and this is the new cutting fluid. And on the back side, that's where something really interesting happened. So here's the motor oil, the fork oil, the old cutting fluid, and the new cutting fluid. And look at how much metal was basically pushed through.
So can you use any kind of oil?
That's a really good question. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure. You know, I've used like transmission fluid when I didn't have any of these available. I've used like WD-40, smoky, oh my God, it just immediately goes up in smoke. But it does work, sort of. I think it's all about testing. It's all about trying to find what works the best for you, what you have on hand, you know, what can get the job done. A lot of different variables in there. So I hope that answers your question. I do appreciate you guys watching. Give me a like if you like this video, and don't forget to come back and check next week. Thank you.